We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Wow.
Wow, guys, look at this barn find. Been sitting in the woods for 37 years. Cue the title card.
Oh yeah. We're doing the thing. Using James's new fixed rear end. No less.
Kinda.
Welcome back to Tire Fire. It's good to see you after so many months.
What are you talking about?
We've both had going on.
No, this is we've been doing it.
Oh shit! Welcome back to Tire Fire. Colin and James. So today we're working on my uncle's old 1971 MGB. It hasn't run in a number of years, so we're just trying to get it pushed into the garage today and see if we can clean the mold out of the inside and the rats. So there it is, people. It's in the garage now. Look at that. Closed garage door. Well, kind of. I'll fix that in a second. In the meantime, got a little bit of a mess to clean up, but nothing that's the end of the world. What's up, people? Just trying to get some rat's nest cleared out of it because that night when James and I pushed it in, I left the garage door open and like 5 mice left. Maybe it's the same one and he just keeps appearing all over the car, but it seems like there's 2 or 3 of them in there still. So yeah, there's a bunch of pine cones and stuff. I'm just trying to get this thing cleared out. Let's get to it. Time lapse. Boom. Well, after cleaning out a bunch of rats' nests and making sure there's nothing alive in there aside from myself, I just went about inspecting the car and seeing what sort of shape it was in. Cool. Well, now the air smells of dead rats. Gotta love it. This area is cleaner. Interior is cleaner. Enhance! Too much. A couple of really tight areas that I couldn't get to, like back there. I think we've gotten most of the mice out at this point, and the engine seems like it's pretty complete. It's just not starting. Funky. Anyway, clearly there's a lot of stuff in here that my uncle left with missing wires and unterminated ends. Might have something to do with all this corrosion around the starter solenoid. I bet if I take that off, clean it up, and... Oh wait. The hell? Maybe this isn't a starter solenoid. Maybe that's just a wash pump. Sorry. Of course. This is clearly just a wash pump for our washer fluid reservoir. Guys, help. Send help. Okay, so we're drying out now. We'll check back in a little bit, hopefully when it's a little bit drier, and we'll continue disinfecting. I'm gonna go at it with some disinfectant wipes and get the, what's that? Get the rat piss off of this. Look at that brown dot down there on the rim of the gauge. Rat piss. We could probably spend the rest of our lives getting the scum out of this. But here at Tire Fire, we are also a little scummy, so it's in good company. So I took care of all the mold and disassembled a lot of the interior to make sure that everything was nice and clean before putting it back together. Don't want to deal with that later again. So after that, I moved on to the steering column, disassembling that so I could get to the ignition switch, which unfortunately needed to be replaced. However, I ended up finding that that was more of a headache than I was planned for at the moment. If anything in my life was as simple as it should be, it wouldn't be my life. I'm just sure of it at this point. I bought a new ignition switch harness to go in and replace this dead ignition switch. Switch comes with a harness. Do you think the harness is in this vehicle? Absolutely not. It looks like my uncle chopped together some different pieces and cut the harnesses and just used a bunch of butt connectors.
I'm really sorry, son.
Of all the little things to happen, the one thing he didn't do, like, up to snuff is also the headache I'm running into. Go figure. Say, Lovey, if not for bad luck, I would have none. Type shit. Anyway, I'm having fun with it. We're gonna get this thing fired up, hopefully next episode. I just need to figure out what I want to do about the ignition switch. Till then.